Alright everyone, this is part 2 of my zombie look. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with my low lighting, which is the fourth and final stage in the blended skin tone, whatever you want to call it, for my zombie look. Okay, so I'm just putting that black under here. Use the edge of your sponge. Just put the color right on the edge like I did. You can use it like that and pull the color down. Same thing as what I did here. I used the edge and pulled it down just like you would use a brush. Keep that mid-tone sponge handy, which is right here, to blend in case you get a little too much black going on. Okay, so I'm going to get a little more black on my sponge. I'm going to do this top area, which is the trickiest area of the face to get right. So be very careful doing this part. Just use that edge, create that imaginary circle, and pull the black in. Just like that. Okay. Okay. So to make it a little bit more defined, you can leave it like this and look good. To make it a little more defined, you can get a very skinny brush, get some of that black on there, and create a line and then blend it out. You can always do that. I did that for my video, but it's not necessary, and sometimes it dries too fast like it just did, and it could be a little tricky, but it does add a little more depth if you do it that way. I think for tutorial purposes, so that's what I did for my video or my entry, but for tutorial purposes I'm only going to use the sponge because it's faster and I don't have a ton of time. So just use your sponge and deepen up the very inside of that. Make sure that the outer edges stay blended, and when blobs like this happen, that's okay because it's not supposed to be perfect for this look. So I'm just going to deepen up these areas a little bit, scruff them up on the outsides, and I think our low lighting is complete for that area. Okay, now for my eyes, I took a sponge like this. This is a Low Cornell Comfort 3500 Filbert, I guess. And I'm just going to get a little bit of black on there, and we're going to start filling in the black. So put it on your eyes and make sure there's not too much paint on it because, like I said, this is a very dark color. So get it going on like this till it's about right before here. This area sticks out, so it should not be black because that's a highlighted area. If you want to cover your eyebrows with glue stick, this will look even better. And I'm going to blend that out with the sponge, just like that. Now for the bottom, I'm going to flick my brush like this right around my eye to create an illusion of wear lines and wrinkles. And blend out as you're doing it. You always have to blend out as you're doing it because your window of opportunity is small with this stuff as it dries so quickly. Normally I would go into my waterline, but since I've had LASIK, I'm not allowed to have any makeup in my waterline. So that's why I'm not doing that, and that's why I didn't do it for my my entry. The darkest part of your eye should be right in here in this corner. That's where the blackest black should be, right in that inner corner and this outer corner. You can make it pretty black too. Just make sure to blend it out really well and blend out those wear lines. I'm going to go down here, just where you would imagine wear lines to be if you're not sure. look at a picture. Okay. Just like this. Okay, and again, this is not anywhere near as perfect as it was before, just because I'm trying to do it really fast, but I'm trying to give you an idea of what I did for this video. Then, more wear lines up here. Just look at where your normal, you like that, you know. And then, of course, blend them out so they're not so obvious. Okay? All right. So, now what you're going to do is we're going to work on our mouth and our blood. Do I have more sponges? I don't think I have any more sponges out, so I'll just use this one, which is what I used for my white. Get that wet. I have a Wolf Brothers red. Gonna get it wet and get that red color on the sponge. Okay, just like that. Get a little more red. Now, this is way too bright to be blood. So, to make it look more realistic and like blood, I'm going to take a blue. This is Wolf Brothers Metallic Blue. Once again, if you have a matte blue, it'll work much better. I just don't have that. So obviously I have way too much blue on my sponge because that blue is very overpowering. So I'm going to get some more red. And in this case, you want your sponge to be really wet. In the other cases, we wanted it dry for blending. In this case, we want it wet. So that's good. See that color? It's a deep maroon red. First, I'm going to pounce a little up here to make it look like I got hit. Maybe some right there, some under my nose. This whole area, we didn't have to worry about it with shading because this is what's going to go there. So we're just going to pounce it all over our face, up onto the nose area, and out like that. Okay? So easy. That's the easiest part of this whole look. Now I'm going to take the black and we're going to add shadows to it to make it look like there's deeper gouges right here in the middle, off to the side, down the nose, up in the nose. Alright, up in this area and that area. So that just makes it look like there's deeper gouges. For the little rotting flesh pockets like I had, you're going to take the Filigree brush, this one. Try to get it as dry as possible. Tiny bit of black. We just want like so it smudges the skin, and you're going to flick it like that. And maybe one like right here. Flick it out towards the skin, just like that, making sure the darkest part of the black is right here at this curve. Okay, so I'll just do those two for expediency's sake. And I'm afraid I might be going over time. I don't know how long this has been, but watch part 3 for the rest.